Hello everyone, myself Suhani Gupta from VMV College. I am here to express my view on NEP 2020. Before talking about National Education Policy 2020, we must know about the world's first countries like US, UK and some parts of Europe which are highly literate and developed. It is just because of their education policy which is unique in itself, having the division of 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, which is exactly what India has adopted. I can say now India will be a greater economy in the world because economy needs a development field and a development field needs a practical knowledge. That is what actually NEP 2020 talks about. Though it is introduced after 34 years, but it is a good implementation done in our education policy. It will help our students to have a practical knowledge as well as a theoretical knowledge. It has included ECCE, Early Childhood Care and Education, which is universalized for the year age group 3 to 6 years, where they will have a holistical development with the help of play basis and activity base, which will help us children to have a physical as well as mental development. Then secondly, they have included language, mother tongue languages and local languages, which will increase our employment rate because there are teachers who are good at local language teaching but not at English language teaching. They will have an opportunity to have an employment in schools and government schools. Now they have included preparatory stage for 3 years from age group of 8 to 11 years, where the students is at the stage where he can learn for the good and bad moral values. They have focused on intellectual curiosity, critical thinking and a good strong mindset for a student, which will decrease in suicide and crime rates because they will learn a strong mindset and a positive mindset towards their life. Then they have a middle stage from 11 years to 14 years, where they have a subject oriented learning. I think this is good because this is the age where a person can learn for the subjects, and after having a productive activities of 10 years, now they are open up to learn a subject. Then they have a final stage, that is secondary stage, where they have from 14 years to 18 years of age group, where they will cover their 9, 10th and 11th, 12th, where they have given a deep depth learning and critical thinking with a flexible choosing of subjects, which is very important. They have also given an entry and exit gate to a student, which is again a very important thing because there are students after 10th who are not able to find a subject which they have to choose. So it's better to take a gap than making a false decision for a life. Then they have a policy for equitable and inclusive education for the social and economical backward classes and even for the disabled persons. They have also included scholarship and many more things like teacher education, professional development, assessment reforms and many more things. When it comes to our higher education, that is very important for the persons who are going on the way for graduation. It has included multidisciplinary education, skill development and research universities, which is directly relevant to the job market, which will help our youngsters to have job not only in Indian sectors but also in foreign sectors. This will also help to develop a strong economy to our India. And the most important thing government has announced is a financing education. That is, they will provide 6% of GDP to our education system, which will also help for the sector of PPP, public-private partnership sector, which will encourage our infra and our resources of education to a good quality. NEP also provides a global citizenship education, which will help in providing service from India to other countries, and it will also bring a good service to our India too. This can also help our India for becoming a good economy because giving service to other countries means bringing income to our country. It will also help in culture exchange from India to other countries and other countries to India, which will help our youngsters for their career and their for future lives. All all this done in NEP 2020 is greater, but the most important thing is implementation strategies, where our India always lack. But I hope if the government has introduced this beautiful policy, then it may have a beautiful strategy to implement it in everywhere and every places. But I hope the government have given a strategy to implement NEP get implemented successfully. And the things about NEP 2020 talks is very cool and looks very I can say very inspiring, but there will be a biggest loophole if our government doesn't keep an eye on school and university just like it have done before. It will be a loophole to our universities too and to our schools too. So I hope our government keep an eye on universities and school that the policy get implemented beautifully. Thank you.